Hey everybody, Kirk Young here from LearningGolf.tv. Today talking about the most important part of any golf swing, which is impact, the moment we hit the golf ball. And I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible. I'm going to hit a few shots for you and show you how I work on improving impact and also how I teach it in my learning system, which takes you step by step through the easiest way to improve your impact position. What we want at impact is the grip and hands leading the club head through impact. So the grip and club head should be leading the club head through impact. The reason for that is threefold. When the grip, and you can do this for yourself, when the grip is leading, so move the club forward, keeping the grip ahead of the club head, and watch the leading edge of the club head. What you're going to see is very little rotation. The club is staying quite square as you keep the grip leading. Now, let the club head pass the hands like that, and you'll notice that there's a lot of rotation of the club face. Most people are hitting the ball in a position where the club is passing the alignment of the left arm, and as it passes the alignment of the left arm, it starts to rotate. And this is why you can hit shots to the right, shots to the left, among other things, fat and thin, which I'm going to talk about next. So we need to have the grip leading the club head through impact. It is on any great player that you see on TV. You're going to see the club going through like that because they're limiting the rotation by doing that. Another reason is simply they have the club, when you do this properly, you're going to have a much longer flat spot through impact, meaning that if the grip is leading here and we continue rotating the body, the club stays very level to the ground through impact. So it's a very level motion through, as long as we're rotating our hips and upper body, and the shoulders moving up, which is moving the handle up as it's staying ahead. It keeps the club in a position that's very level. If you do the other thing, what we showed you earlier, releasing early, the club comes down more like that. So for most people, it's going to hit too early, or the club head's already coming up when you get to the ball. So the other important factor, you can put the golf ball on a countertop in your kitchen and hold the club head against it with the grip in line with the club head, and you'll see the ball would make contact here fairly low on the club face. Now tilt the grip ahead, and you'll see that the center of the ball moves up the club face to the center. So to hit the center of the face, if the ball is not on a tee or in a very, very good lie, it's only possible with the grip leading through impact. So I would have you practice then at home. You can practice just making some very slow swings, using your body to turn and keep the grip leading. Just doing some work. Drag the club through this 8 inches from the ball forward. You can even start 8 inches behind the ball, moving forward. And this will also guide you towards what I teach in my setup for impact golf swing. I'm trying to get you set up in a position that allows you to do this. If you're set up very far from the golf ball, as is taught in some swings like the Mo Norman golf swing, you're set up very far away, you're going to see it's very hard. You're going to have to move down to keep the club head near the ground. So to get the feeling for this at home, what I would have you do is simply set up and try to get the club head, try to move the club head along the ground by using your body motion. You can do it with one hand first if you want, but just see it move with your body. If you did it with your hand, you'll find that you have to end up pulling up with the arm and go through like that. We want to use the body to pull the club and keep the angle intact there, and to drag it along the ground, and see the club face staying pretty square through impact. There is a slight arc around the body, but it's pretty straight through impact and staying very square. Then what you could do is make some very short swings, trying to feel it just brush through. So if you were going to make a divot, it's more like a bacon strip as opposed to a pork chop, and just getting a feel that way. all of the drills on my website in my members area, which is very inexpensive, teach you how to do this in depth, step by step, working through the process. Setting up for impact as I teach greatly simplifies your ability to learn how to do this. There's advantages as far as the positioning of the hands and so on as well. So check that out on my website. Then if I'm going to hit some shots, I would just, again, practice swing, feeling the same thing, a really short swing starting out, and just trying to feel the same thing. And then practice swing. I just want to feel the club staying in contact. That also directs me as to my distance from the ball. A lot of people standing far away, you'll figure out really quick that it's really hard to have a good flat spot because of your distance from the ball. Those copying Mo Norman's golf swing have a really hard time doing this because they're so far from the ball. I would direct you to use the practice swings to direct you as to your distance from the ball that fits you. So as you get a feel for it, then you can lengthen the swing. So I like to feel a nice path through the ball. Sometimes you'll get caught on a clump of grass there, and then you can make a little bit more swing if you want. You see it's nicely swept through. And that's what we're after. So improve your impact. Check out my website, learninggolf.tv. There is a free email series available. My learning program will take you step by step with the easiest way to improve your ball striking and your golf game. So let me know if there's any questions or comments. Put it in the box below. And also click the subscribe button here below to be notified as I turn out more videos. Thank you very much and have a great day.